Seitai, Season 2, Episode 2, The Clinic. Scene 1, Tram. The tram rattles forward on rebuilt tracks, its wheels singing against the steel that is still new, too bright. Seitai sits by the window, bird tucked inside her coat, alert and restless. Sister Mari sits beside her, hands folded, posture straight, eyes forward. Neither woman speaks. Outside, Kamehameha passes by in uneven layers. Some buildings are newly raised, clean lines, fresh wood, pale stone. Others are still skeletal, their insides exposed like ribs. Streets that held shops and homes are now wide scars filled with dust and weeds, and then the heap. A vast mound at the edge of the district. Not rubble in a romantic sense, not picturesque ruins, everything. Brick, wood, furniture, pots, dishes, books, toys, window frames, doors, burned fabric twisted into shapes that no longer remember softness, and buried with it all, unspoken but known. Human remains, animal remains, that contents of lives reduced to mass. Seitai looks at it longer than she should. She feels the old sensation behind her eyes, the pressure of memory trying to push through. Bird snippets at her coat. Sister Mari notices quietly. Sister Mari. They haven't decided to do with it yet. Seitai. You don't decide what to do with a grave. Sister Mari doesn't argue. The tram slows. Scene 2. Tram stop continuous. They step down onto the platform. The air smells of dust, iron, and something faintly chemical that never fully left the city. The tram pulls away, leaving them alone with the street. Sister Mari adjusts her bag. Seitai steadies herself. She does not sway. She refuses to. Bird pokes her head out just enough to see the world, then retreats, again offended by it. They begin walking. Scene 3. The clinic. Scene 3. Walk to the clinic. The walk is not long, but it feels ceremonial. People pass by in silence or with a brief nod. Seitai is recognized, but not celebrated, not stared at either, just acknowledged. A woman with a bandaged arm. A man leaning heavily on a cane far too early in life. A child with a shaved head holding an adult's hand too tightly. Sister Mari keeps pace, saying nothing, her presence solid and steady. Ahead of them rides the clinic. Scene 4. The clinic exterior. The building is massive. A BO concrete monolith, utilitarian and unadorned. One of the first structures rebuilt, not for beauty, but for necessity. Wide steps, tall doors, windows that reflect sky without warmth. It looks like something meant to endure anything, including truth. Seitai stops for a moment at the base of the steps. She looks up. Seitai, they rebuilt this fast. Sister Mari, people are dying fast. Seitai nods. They go inside. Scene 5. The waiting room. The waiting room is full. Not noisy, not chaotic, just heavy. Rows of chairs filled with bodies that no longer trust themselves. People hold paperwork, clothes, children, each other. Coughs echo. Someone retches quietly into a basin. A woman rocks back and forth, murmuring a prayer that has lost its words. Bird presses closer to Seitai's ribs. Sister Mari sits beside her. They wait. Time stretches in a way that does not place where hope is rationed. A healer steps into the doorway and calls a name, not Seitai, then another. Healer. Seitai Hirota. A pause ripples through the door. Eyes lift. Some recognize her, some don't. Seitai stands. Bird stays hidden. Sister Mari rises with her. Scene 6, examination room. The examination room is clean, stark, efficient. The healer waits inside. She is tall, blonde. Her posture is straight in a way that speaks of discipline, learned early discipline. Her accent is unmistakable. Washington. Healer. Good morning. I'm Lisa. She offers her hand. Seitai shakes it. Seitai. Sister Mari nods politely. I'm Sister Mari. Lisa gestures for them to sit. Lisa, there are many of us from Washington here. Doctors, nurses, researchers. She says it neutrally, not apologetically, not defensively. Just fact. Lisa begins working immediately. She takes notes, precise handwriting, asks questions in a steady voice. Lisa, how long have you been unwell? Seitai, longer than I admitted. Lisa, symptoms. Fatigue. Seitai, fatigue, weight loss, nosebleeds. Lisa pauses for a second at the last one and continues. Lisa, pain? Seitai, sometimes. Lisa nods. She draws blood with practiced ease. Seitai doesn't flinch. She's done worse things for survival. Bird shifts inside her coat, displeased. Lisa, you're not the only one. The words are quiet, heavy. Sister Mari looks up sharply. Sister Mari, how many? Lisa, enough. She labels the vitals carefully. Lisa, the results will take about a week. Seitai exhales slowly. A week. Lisa, we're moving as fast as we can. She says it like a promise and a warning. Lisa closes her notebook. Lisa continued. Try to eat. Rest if you can. Avoid exertion. Seitai almost laughs. She doesn't. Seitai, thank you. Lisa nods, professional to the end. Scene 7. Return to the lobby. They step back into the waiting room. It feels more crowded now. Or maybe Seitai just sees it differently. A man coughs until he can't breathe. A woman stares at her hands like they betrayed her. A child sleeps on the floor because there is no chairs left. Sister Mari's jaw tightens. Seitai looks around slowly, deliberately. This is not one illness. This is a pattern. Bird finally pokes his head out and looks around. Eyes sharp, body tense. He makes a slow, angry sound. Seitai to Bird, I know. They stand there for a moment longer than necessary. Then they turn around towards the door. Scene 8. Outside the clinic. The light is outside is harsh. The city breathes around them. Rebuilt, broken, enduring. The rubble heap is visible again. A reminder that there is nothing ever really goes away. Sister Mari looks at Seitai carefully. Sister Mari, do you want me to tell the others? Seitai shakes her head. Not yet. She pulls her coat tighter. Bird settles against her heart. Seitai, let's pretend I have a week. Sister Mari nods. They walk back towards the tram. Two small figures through the city that survives something that it still doesn't understand.